The DJI AVATA is supposed to be able to withstand about 23 mile per hour winds. When I checked, the wind advisory in San Francisco is about 17 miles per hour. Now, I wouldn't go past 10 or 15 miles per hour, and that is because of what happens next. The quote safety features unquote of the AVATA did not help at all in this instance. Just watch. And if you are able to, pay attention to the top right of the screen. I've included the flight data so you can see what the aircraft was thinking. As we do a quick replay of this, you can see the first error that comes up is a motor overload error. And I believe this is just because I was trying to throttle out when the wind was pushing me around in manual mode. Now, after this happened, I started spinning just out of control. So I pressed brake and that put it in normal mode, but for some reason at the top you can still see it says it's in manual mode. I tried to move it around and I couldn't. I had no control over the drone and everything just went downhill from there. So let's now take a look at what the drone looks like after the crash. You can see on the left, the bumper guard over there is completely missing. It's 3D printed. On one on the right is just completely torn up. It's dirty, it's grassy, it's dinged up, but did it survive? You can see that there's so much damage on the left motor. It's just completely scratched up. Now looking at it from the bottom, I'm missing 3 of the feet that I printed out of TPU to help protect it. If we spin the motors, they all spin fine. That one has a little bit stuck in it, so you can just pull it out really quickly, but there's nothing wrong with that motor, even though that little bit got stuck in there. Not too bad. This motor, kind of an issue, we'll come back to it. This one spins fine, spins pretty good, but this one, for some reason, it was spinning very, very freely. More freely than the others, and I didn't know why, so have to take it apart. The bumper guard on the left got completely ripped out of the area it was supposed to stay on. I used a little bit of hot glue to tack it onto the prop guards just so it's not permanent, and it got pulled off. Totally ripped as well. We'll take this one off because I need to reprint it since it's chewed up as well. So I took the propeller off and there's actually nothing wrong with the motor, but there is something wrong with the propeller. If you look really closely, one of the nubs that holds it down on the motor is just completely snapped off. So we're gonna have to replace it. And I don't have another blue one, so this one's gonna be plain, and I don't want to buy any more because I have a lot of props. So we're just gonna have 1 invisible one and 3 blue ones. But yeah, should fly perfectly fine now.